Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Tuesday. And so today is Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. And today I am not going to create anything. I'm going to show you 12 cards that I created for a Christmas card stamp camp. And also I did sell some kits. So if you purchased a kit, this will probably help you as far as putting those kits together. So let's get started, and I will walk through each card. And in your kit, these cards are 1 through 12, and I'm going to show them. So when you got your kit, it was in order 1 through 12, and the cards will be in that same order. So this should help you assemble your kit. The kit was $52, and that did not include shipping. So if you needed it shipped, mailed, I charged $8 for that. And then if you were local and you just wanted to pick it up, that's fine. It was just $52 for the kit. And so I'm going to show you all the product that they received and also the cards. So I'm going to put the camera down and do that now. So, okay. So the first thing I'm going to show you is what came in the kit. And so each person got a package of this 6x6 Christmas Tags and More designer series paper. So what I did was I used part of this for the kit, and then they received like this much left over. So there were pieces. I used about 2 sheets of these tear aparts, pull-offs, and then I used some of the DSP, obviously. So they received the rest of it. So if I didn't use it all, which I didn't, they got the rest of the pack. They also received a half a pack of the Traditional Sparkling Sequins. So this is a half pack. And then a half a roll of the real red shiny ribbon. So they received 5 yards of the real red shiny ribbon. And this was the 1/2 inch wide. It's gorgeous ribbon. And they used some of the ribbon. They needed to cut some of the ribbon for their cards, but the rest of it they got to keep. And a half a sheet of dimensionals. So I cut those in half, and they got a half a sheet of dimensionals. Okay, so that was their kit, along with all the product to make the 12 cards. Okay, so there were 12 card bases. You'll see 12 card bases, 12 envelopes, lots of pieces. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the cards now. So the kit came like this. It came all in 12 envelopes. Everything stuffed inside the envelope to make each card. Okay, so here are the cards. This is the first card. And the people who came to the class, they actually had the stamps, my stamps to stamp. So the stamp pads were there. In their kit, obviously, let me show you. In their kit was all the pieces, right? So all these pieces, but they needed to stamp, wishing you joy, and then assemble the card. And then they could put these wherever they wanted them. They could put as many as they wanted, right? So this was the first card with a white envelope. That's card 1. Here's card 2. So if you purchased a kit and you want to assemble it, this is card 2. It has the white piece that goes inside. Okay, and then all of these pieces were punched out for you, and you need to put this on the inside. This is 2 candy canes to make a heart. And then Merry and Bright stamped, and then this has some Wink of Stella on it. I think I might have done some Wink of Stella on yours. The ribbon, you're going to need to cut the ribbon and tie it around, and these pieces are cut for you. You assemble it on top of the crumb cake, and then this is the inside. Okay, so that's card 2. Card 3, this is a super simple card, but I love this cardinal. So the cardinal had dimensionals on the back, and you just need to stamp, may your Christmas be bright. Wrap your ribbon around, attach your cardinal, and there's your card 3. And there's a white envelope for that one. Okay, card 4 is this Merry Christmas card, and the Winka Stella is already on these little pieces if you ordered it by mail. But the Merry Christmas and the tree is all inside the envelope. Not the Merry Christmas, but the tree and the packages and the white piece for the inside and the packages for the inside. So 3 little packages go at the bottom of the tree and then 2 bigger packages inside, okay, on a garden green base. So that's card 4. Card 5 is a fun fold, and this is it. So in your kit, there's these 4 pieces. You just need to fold your crumb cake, cardstock, and make a gatefold. And then this piece was, you need to assemble this. This piece was punched out for you with some Winka Stella on it. And you just need to assemble this part and then add your sequins. And remember, don't put glue right here so that when you open it like that. It doesn't matter where you place these, but I just thought, you know, I liked them in this order, but you can put them anywhere you want on your card. Okay, so that's card 5. Okay, here's card 6. This is another fun fold. Okay, so this piece was scored for you, and you just need to assemble it. And these pieces were pre-cut for you. You just need to assemble it. All right, and stamp Merry and Bright. So this was card 6. Card 7 is this one. This is the real red cardstock base. Has the white piece for the inside. And then these pieces are pre-cut, and the Merry Christmas is self-stick. I have adhesive sheets on the back of it. All you need to do is stick it onto these pieces and assemble it onto the white piece of cardstock, and then onto your red card base. Add your sequins. Add this little piece. Okay, that was card 7. Here's card 8. This one took me the longest to cut out because these are all separate little pieces. So they, you know, you need to get them, obviously they have to fit on here. You need them to fit perfectly on here. So you don't have to do them in this order, but if you want to, this is how my card looks. And this piece, this is punched out for you, the white piece, and then it'll kind of cover up any little flaw. If there's a little flaw where they come together, that'll cover it up. Put a dimensional under there. This has a dimensional under it. Okay, so this is a white card base and has a white envelope for it. All these have white envelopes. Okay, so this one I really like. This is a Merry Christmas, stamped in cherry cobbler. Mine is stamped in cherry cobbler. People that did the class stamped theirs in cherry cobbler if they wanted to. Then this is just on a white card base, and these pieces are pulled off for you in your envelope, ready to go. Okay, so, and then this little green piece gets glued inside this other little piece and glued on. Okay, so I think that's card 9. Yeah, here's card 10. This one is a white card base also, and super simple. This piece is pre-cut, and this is the pull off, punch out, a warm wish. So this white piece was pre-cut for you, ready to assemble. The edges need to be rounded on these 2 pieces, on the garden green and that one. Okay, and this is popped up on dimensionals. So that's card 10. Card 11 is a crumb cake card base. So you have a layer, another layer on top, and this is already run through the embossing folder for you. So you're just going to attach these 3 pieces, strips of DSP. I just think these little stockings are adorable. And so this I stamped in the class. We stamped this twice, once in garden green and once in red, and then we cut the red out and glued it. I don't know if you can tell that. Glued it on top of the green Christmas, and then has the white inside. So in your kit, you have a lot of these left over, right? You have 2 full sheets and a couple extras. You could feasibly put anything you want on the inside. If you wanted to put a bow or another stocking in here, or a candy cane or whatever, poinsettia, you'll have extras that you can do that with. Okay, so there you go. And then added the sequins. These are popped up, and this white piece is popped up. You can tell that. Okay, and then the last one, card 12, is this. So with this one, the white piece was, I actually drew these on for you, the hangers, and then I sponged it. Okay, so I don't think the kit, let me see. Yeah, if you've ordered a kit by mail, this was already sponged for you. But if you came to the class, you had to sponge it yourself. The bow is put on with a mini glue dot or glue. These actually are punch outs from the DSP. So those are attached. And then there's 3, I put 3 sequins on there, random. And then also on the inside, I put a couple more ornaments just to use up some stuff. Okay, so those are the 12 cards, and I hope that helps you if you purchased a kit, if you're looking to, what was on the inside. I don't know how to assemble. Hope that helps. But the kit was, the class was very fun. We did a lunch. Everybody who came to the class did, it was $60, but they got to make 12 cards with my guidance, and then also we had lunch. So the ladies got to have lunch and a beverage, and then they made the cards. So it was a fun day. And I thank you for all who participated. And now you have 12 Christmas cards ready to mail. So thanks for watching today, and I will see you on Friday. My name is Trevis Bossler, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis, Missouri. And I appreciate all of you watching my videos and commenting. See you on Friday. Bye.